Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. My name is Pat with Like Attracts Like Evolution Mentorships. I'm a mindfulness and mindset mentor, and I focus on shadow work integration and helping people expand their consciousness and overcoming or moving through unwanted patterns or situations in their life. Okay, moving on. Today, I've gotten an overwhelming response actually on another platform, which I don't think YouTube likes me to talk about, but TikTok is wilding out and the questions have been incredible and the engagement has been incredible. So I wanted to share some of what people are asking across all platforms, on every platform. So one of the things that kind of came up were people who were really asking about what I thought regarding manifesting or creating an experience where you attract a specific person back to you. So I've gone through this process a couple different ways, very, very powerfully for myself, in ways where I really literally didn't think I could live without a specific person. And I tried to do absolutely anything and everything in order to manipulate the system so that they would come back to me. And what I want to do is share two different points of view. And one of them is probably if the other person is unconscious enough, there could be a way to manipulate that human being back to you. If you follow Neville Goddard, then this is the one comment back that I get all the time that's like, no, all you have to do is imagine it. And if you believe it, then they come back. I agree with that in almost literally every other thing except for a specific human being. And that is because we have our own individual divine will. Now that's different than free will, but we have our own individual path and will as a human being. So unless you really want to dive into the realm of solipsism, where you're the literal only one, not just the all, and then little fragments of the I am, but you're the only one, like a dream, then where everyone else is a projection of your subconscious, yes, then you could probably do anything you want. And maybe that's the way that this works. But for what we are experiencing in this 3D world dimension that we are existing in, I believe that we are all our own I am. I believe that you are you. I believe that you're real as that can be human, that is the same I am as me, but you have your own individual path and life. So what that means for me is that when I was living in my toxic state and I was really, really, really selfish and I was really, really, really broken and I really, really, really thought that someone else outside of me was needed to complete me in my journey, then I was all about trying to get that person back. And I was pouring water into glasses and I was writing affirmations and I was meditating and I was doing everything I could, in contrast to what the meditation and manifestation laws are, which are feel complete yourself, feel good while you have it, and then think of the thing and it'll come to you. So I was doing everything opposite. I was giving away my power to someone else, saying I need the specific person back to complete me because I am broken and incomplete, which is absolutely the exact opposite of everything that at least I speak to on this show, everything that's helped me in my life. And I think everything that they've been talking about for thousands and thousands and thousands of years. So do I think it's possible, again, in an unconscious state that you could trick somebody into coming back to you? Sure. But unless you or until you resolve the energetic issues you have inside of yourself as to why it exploded in the first place, then it's going to be erroneous. It doesn't matter. They're going to come back, and then the same energy that has not been resolved in you as you give this other person power to complete you and the responsibility to make you happy, boom, 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 every time. That can't work. It can't work for long, for sure. So what I like to kind of offer to people, and I don't like to hear it. Like I didn't like to hear it when I was going through this part of the process, but that's because I was still so codependently attached to this specific person. So what you realize is that as you heal your heart, as you go within, as you actually do the work to heal the shadow aspects of you that think it needs this specific person to come back in order for you to be okay, it's not a matter of can you, it's a matter of should you. So now what I do is flip it. And imagine that you are the person who has left what you believe is a toxic individual or someone you don't any longer love or feel the same way that you did. You are the person who has left. Would you want there to be some magical manifestation technique that exists in the universe where this person that you deemed toxic could bring you back against your will? And now you're with them because they know some secret to the universe that you don't? Absolutely not. There's no version of you that would be like, well, that's just the rule, so I guess I gotta go. Nope, it doesn't work that way. And again, unless you're diving into the fact that you're the only person in the room and you can control people if you manifest them, which is a completely other teaching that I don't love very much, then I don't believe the question is, can I attract a specific person back? I think what we need to do is get to the point where we understand one very powerful thing that I'll leave you with, and that is that the healed version of you does not care at all if this specific person comes back to you or not. I'll say it again because it sucks to hear. The healed version of you does not care at all whether you can get this person that you used to give power to back. The healed version of you knows who you are, how powerful you are, and more importantly, the healed version of you not only trusts your path and your past, regardless as to who or what was in it, that has led you to the moment where you are healed and are open to the experience that's about to come to you, but you trust that what is meant for you, even if it is, maybe it is that specific person, maybe it is, and that's amazing. It's not that they shouldn't come back to you, it's that we shouldn't try to do any tricks of the universe to get them back to us. So when you realize that the healed version of you, yes, can attract this person back, and maybe that is what's right for you. I've seen it and heard it a million times, and I love every bit of it. But it also might be someone else. And the person who is hurt and broken doesn't ever want to hear that. I didn't want to hear that. But I'm telling you that I went through it. And for me, it turned out to be someone else. And I absolutely have never been happier in my whole life, even though old me couldn't imagine saying that. And I could also tell you that looking out as to how life has kind of manifested itself. And again, this is only just kind of me postulating, but I've seen the other people that I really needed it to be. I've seen their life. I've seen what they like. I've seen what their interests are. I've seen how much I used to sacrifice what my interests were to be a part of what their interests were, even though I didn't really like them because I said I needed this person. And I'm telling you that I wouldn't fit into that life, and nor would they fit into mine. Knowing now what I truly, authentically love to do, these people, based on what it seems like they truly now love to do, which is what I want for them, our lives aren't compatible. So it seems as though even when I thought I knew best and knew better, and I had to get these people in here, it seems as though there was something or some greater part of me that knew better than that version of my unconscious self, and wouldn't let there be a mechanism in the world where I could attract someone back against their own divine will and their path to pursue their interests in the world, which don't even align with mine and my story. So I don't think that this is something that is entertainable. I don't think it's something that we should be asking. I think there are better questions to ask. And once you find the answers from within to the questions that you're asking about why you think you need certain things to be okay, then you will find not only your freedom, but you will find that this world, this reality, this universe opens up for you. And that is what I wish for each and every single one of you. I want to say thank you so much for joining me, and can't wait to see you on the next video. If you are new, consider subscribing because we dive into the rabbit hole every week here, and I love that you are a part of that. So have an amazing day, a wonderful night, and I'll see you next time.